Today we will discuss business etiquette in Russia. Russians pay a lot of attention on the business protocol. If you follow it, you will receive a respect. The first and very important is dress code. Dress code is very formal and conservative for both men and women. Men usually wear suits and ties. Black suits are the most official ones. Women also wear suits, formal dresses and skirts. Black color means the most official there for women as well. There could be some varieties in dress code if the business deals with people of creative professions. In winter, adopt the layer look. You could expect to check your overcoat in most public buildings. Hats and coats should be taken off in the offices. If not, it will be perceived as impolite. Russians put also a lot of attention on status symbols. What kind of watch, jewelry you have, which car you drive is very important, as it shows your position in the society. By the way, it's not dangerous to wear expensive accessories in Russia, as it's stated in many foreign leaflets about Russian culture. For the official reception dinner, the dress code should be also very official. If you go to the theater, please also use more official style of your suits. Jeans are usually not acceptable. During informal meetings, the dress code is casual, but not provocative. It's a very famous Russian proverb. You are judged by appearances at first, but by your mind later on. That's why how you look and what you wear is extremely important for Russians. When you meet the person, usually you shake hands and state your name. Handshakes should be between men as a sign of respect. Women could also shake hands with men, but it's not common in every organizations. Women usually do not shake hands. In some companies, women shake hands only at the first meetings. Do not shake a hand across that threshold, as it means bad luck. Russians could be very superstitious. For instance, you should not whistle inside any building, as it means you will have problems with money. Do not forget also to keep eye contact. Women should go first through the door. If you are using a lift, then a man should come in before a woman, but leave it after the women. It's polite for a man to take off a woman's coat. Greetings such as "How are you?" are unnecessary, but could be. At the first meeting with your Russian partner, it is also very important how you name the person. Then introduced, use title and last name, not first names. Later the first name plus patronymic. For instance, I expect that the person whom I firstly meet will greet me Dr. or Miss Koval or Alexandra Gennadievna. Gennady is my father's name. Patronymic is usually difficult to pronounce. That's why many Russians will not expect from foreigners to name their patronymics. If a foreigner pronounces patronymics, usually he or she will receive a greater respect from a Russian side. After some time, you might get a permission to use just the first name. Russians also have short names, and they could differ a lot from the full name. For instance, my short name is Sasha. Short names could be used only by close friends and family members. If Russians allow you to use his or her short name, it is a sign of respect. Business cards are very important for the Russian business culture. Bring plenty of cards which show your organizational title and any advanced degrees. Russians pay attention to the design of business cards. It will be great if you have a business card in Russian or a two-sided card with information about you in Russian. However, English is also acceptable. The cards are exchanged at the beginning of the meeting. While exchanging cards, you could also say your name in order to avoid its incorrect pronunciation. It is essential to present a business card from a side of guest or visitor. Keep eye contact while accepting a card, then take a few moments to look at it. Next, place the card on the table in front of you or into your card case. The business meetings could start with a few words about the weather or your trip to Russia, but then very rapidly will follow with a deal discussion. However, as it was already said, informal relationship and negotiations are very important for Russians after the meetings, during lunch and dinner. Choose the topic of conversation carefully. Avoid discussions of war, politics, or religion. Russians like to discuss family, literature, if you know Dostoevsky and Tolstoy, travel, different hobbies such as fishing, hunting, ballet, as it is Russian proud, different types of sports, including winter sports, hockey, skating, skiing, but most importantly football, as football is the most popular sport in Russia. The sense of humor is also highly appreciated. Russians like to receive gifts, as gifts are signs of respect. Usually gifts are given in the end of the first meeting. You could present such business gifts as, for instance, quality pens, books, music CDs, alcohol, sweets, or something typical for your country. Russians also like corporate gifts, such as calendars, diaries, cups, pens, and so on. Most commonly, that at the end of the first meeting, it will be an exchange of gifts. Be ready. Remember that Russia has a large power distance, so presents should differ depending on the status of the person if you give them to a delegation of Russians. So it is better to distinguish the head of delegation, and it could be also a common gift for the rest of the group or smaller individual presents. Do not forget to open the gift and express your gratitude. Small gifts could be given for governmental officials. Small means not expensive in order to avoid corruption. However, even a small gift helps you a lot. Even some chocolate could create a fruitful atmosphere for more friendly negotiations. For birthday, women commonly receive flowers. In the bouquet should be odd number of flowers. The gifts for children, such as sweets, books, toys, are also always welcome if you were previously presented to the family. All in all, gifts are signs of attention. The miser pays twice, so gifts will help you a lot to break the ice. Finally, but very importantly, in order to build relationship with Russian businessmen, you should participate in informal meetings. A lot of business deals are discussed in restaurants or other organized activities. The Russian peculiarity is to invite to the Russian banya, or in other words, sauna. It is very similar to the Finnish one. Russians also like to organize cultural programs for foreigners, visits to museums, opera, ballet theaters. Russian culture is a Russian proud. If you refuse to participate in informal activities organized, especially those which is dedicated to your particular visit, it will be a sign for Russians that you are not serious in doing business with them. It is a great honor to be invited to Russian home. Be sure to accept this invitation. Come to the Russian home with a gift for the family and some flowers for the housewife. Russians pay a lot of attention on your behavior during informal meetings. They test you whether they could trust you or not. Business lunches and dinners are very important places for Russians to discuss and confirm the deals. For many Russian businessmen, lunches and dinners are perceived as a continuation of negotiations. The table usually is full of different food and drinks. Drinking alcohol is a part of Russian meal. Russians have a high tolerance for alcohol. Be prepared to drink the Russian vodka. While drinking alcohol, there is a tradition of toasts. There is not the only toast na zdоровье, or more correctly, ваше здоровье, or to your health. It's very common that during the toast, Russians welcome guests, wish success in negotiations and business. It will be kind if you make a toast in response. To sum it all up, business protocol is an essential part of doing business with Russia. On the one hand, as Russia has a formal culture, all formalities such as fried greetings and forms of address, dress code are very important, and Russians will pay attention on it as it shows your respect to them. On the other hand, as Russian culture is relationship-focused, gifts, participation in informal meetings will help you to build the stronger relationship and trust with the Russian partner.